kill my babies.
Hey guys, what's going on? Third Street Reactions here. We're back. I'm Shane.
Zach.
We're back with my favorite show we're doing right now.
Yeah.
The Penguin. It's the finale.
Flightless bird.
Guys, make sure you stick around for the Q&A. We probably should have done it every episode, but we're doing it for the finale.
Better late than never.
Yeah.
So last episode, a lot of big things happened.
Yeah, they did. Pretty shocked to see, because it looked like, I mean, I kind of knew this, but it looked like Sophia and Maroney had all the advantages.
They did, which we know there's no way it can just end.
Thank God his cholesterol was so high, because Penguin probably would have died there.
Yeah, he wasn't faring very well in the fight with Maroney when they had the raid on his Bliss operation.
Like a street, what do you think, a sewer rat?
Yeah, like
this place is dirty.
just like a rat.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I mean, it's just crazy, because like the odds were so stacked against him at that point. I probably would have been thinking, I'm definitely going to die a terrible death. But he faced it. He told Victor, "Get me an army. I have to face this. I have my."
In the last episode, weren't we also introduced to what happened in his past with his brothers?
Yeah, we did. It was very sad, and I'm not sure.
Very poignant.
Yeah, it was one of those things where we were debating: was that a serial killer being born, or was that he fucked up? And but it kind of worked out for him, maybe because he had this weird relationship with his mom.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, like, I believed he was sad when he talked about his brothers. But, you know, it doesn't mean that born out of that sadness, he won't become a serial killer, or he won't become the Penguin that is the Penguin, the big threat to Batman.
Yeah, it's just, for me, it's difficult because we already, Carmine Falcone.
Yeah.
Him being a serial killer.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, now Penguin's a serial killer. And it's like, come on.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's just, you've already played that card.
Yeah, I think...
But we'll see. I mean, if they can make it work, then it doesn't really matter what I have to say about it.
Yeah, it's like I have all these ways that I want my story told, but sometimes if they can do the opposite, but I still like it, then I like it. I always say there's all these rules in filmmaking, including with even videography, but every rule can be broken if you do it well. That's what they say. What's his name? He was going to drop out of Hollywood. He could never get any work. He was on Sons of Anarchy and other things. He wrote the script for Sicario, Wind River, all those movies. And there's always 3-act structures, and he didn't know what he's doing. He just liked good stories, so he had like 4 or 5 acts. And they're looking at it like, this kind of works, actually. So, but you know, I don't really understand that stuff myself, but when I watch it, it's a good movie.
No.
So, you know, he broke the rule, and he broke it well.
Yeah,
so,
sometimes it really just depends on how it's done.
Yeah. Who do you think is going to win this in the end?
Penguin.
Yeah, I think it has to be Penguin, but
At what cost is going to be the question.
Yeah, and is Sophia going to die?
I mean, it'd be a shame to introduce a character like that and then just cap her off.
I think so too, but like if they just both don't die, if they both just...
Is that a conflict that I want to see continue? I don't know. I think she represents at this point him trying to overcome what remains of the Falcone Empire, which now is the Gigante.
Yeah.
And the Maronis. So she represents the Falcones. Maroney's already dead. So...
And she seems like, I kind of want to get out. I don't want to do what my father did. But I still want to make him suffer.
Yeah.
So maybe she wants to like vanquish him and then leave the life.
Yeah.
But I don't think she's going to vanquish him.
No, I think he needs to stick around. I think he's too good of a character for that franchise.
He's just fantastic.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, and one of my favorite parts of last episode, we had his mom, Frances, like just talking.
It's your mom.
Yeah, she was talking shit to Sophia. But then the whole thing with the rain came up, and we had that scene where it was looking up.
She had an episode.
Yeah, we had an episode. That was sad. I just, you know, we have the subtitles on because we try to turn the volume down for editing purposes.
Yeah, copyright reasons.
Yeah, and they're, you know, when the little kids were knocking on the fucking door, and then it had a subtitle that said gurgling.
Yeah.
It was just fucking awful.
Yeah.
When I edited that thing, like, I can barely hear it unless I turn it up, but it fucking told us what was happening. It was disturbing. Yeah,
And it was just quiet.
Yeah.
When I showed it again.
Yeah.
Fucking horrible.
It was horrible. Yeah, horrible to think about when you have kids. And they're also meeting at the jazz dance place, right?
Yeah, where his mother took him.
Yeah.
After she's kind of came out of her depression.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite shows we're doing right now.
Depression, but you know what I mean. She came out of her.
Her little episode. This is one of my favorite shows we're doing right now, so I'm excited. It makes me want to go back and watch the Batman, and I'm excited for either season 2 or the Batman. I think I read somewhere that this is only going to be one season before Batman 2, but it doesn't mean there won't be more seasons
in between.
Yeah, and they are developing more shows in this universe now with other characters.
Because of the success here.
yeah, I guess he has a lot of ideas of things he wants to do, but they had to do this first, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I hope he does that. I hope they're good because I mean we love superhero stuff, so we want it to be good. Yeah, guys. Before we jump into the finale, check us out on Patreon to see our full length uncut reactions. We also have 4-week early access. Now for live shows such as this and Arcane, you know, it's a little different than something like Game of Thrones and other stuff that we do. Anyways, guys, go check out our full length and then come back here for our post talk and our Q&A. Let's jump in. These remind me of like some of my buddies, like moms that are like kind of sick and older.
Mm-hmm.
It just looks just like it. Kind of like pills everywhere, alcohol, and like those type of drapes on her curtains.
Mm-hmm.
Friend?
I thought that was Julian.
You getting any sleep?
He does look older.
Mm-hmm.
This is definitely the old house too, so.
Yeah.
It might do you some good to get out of the house. I'm worried about you, friend. I wish you'd let me pay for the funeral. Give Jack and Benny a nice send-off.
Why? So people could shove tissues in my face and tell me it was God's will. I don't need a public display to mourn my boys.
Oz has been coming around the store a lot lately.
Oswald has always been so goddamn needy. I made peace with it, I did. But now, what he's done, I can't.
Oh shit! So he admitted it?
I found this in his coat. He was with him, Rex.
There you go.
He lied to me.
Oh,
He came home acting all sad, like he was the victim, but he knew. He had every chance, every goddamn chance to say something, to do something, anything, to stop it.
He's a kid.
He locked him inside. They had to pry the fucking door open to reach him. If I had known if he had, I could have saved them, they'd be here with me right now.
2 kids
But
too.
Oswald didn't want that, no. This is what he wanted, me. I got the devil in my house, Rex. What the hell am I supposed to do?
Like, Jesus.
Shit, I'm leaving.
I just wanted you to make the books.
That's the situation.
Oh God.
Guys like him, they can serve a purpose. Go on to do big fucking things, especially in my line of work. But you gotta know how to control them. Now, I want loyalty. I bring in guys who are looking for a father. Guys like that got a void to fill. They'll do anything for me. He's devoted to you. You can use that.
You want me to look the other way? Ignore what he's done? What kind of mother would I be?
Well, then maybe let him go.
I let him go. You mean? You'd be willing to help me with something like that?
The first part or the second part? Oh jeez, we're getting. Oh fuck. This is really good.
It is.
Yeah, and it looks like they're going with what we talked about maybe.
Get dressed. We're going out. Go on, your suit.
This would be fun to go out and do something like this, even though I can't fucking dance.
It would be nice. This reminded me of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood all of a sudden. No.
I know you miss him, Ma. I do too.
That look.
I'm wondering if he can even really comprehend it. Like what, you know what I mean? Like,
What he's done.
yeah.
No.
The red light.
Everything's all right.
Oh shit, so this is like a.
He's.
That guy's definitely a scarecrow type character.
He is.
Go with it. I really love this.
I did. That's right.
Ma,
That's what happens in the video games too. He creates these worlds that you're in.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get a job. And I got all kinds of ideas on how to make cash on the side, too.
Yeah, you sound like your father.
It ain't true. I mean what I say. What do you want?
Your balls are barely dropped, and you're gonna take care of me.
I'd do anything for you. See the way you smile when you want people to think you're enjoying something you ain't? See how hard you work, how smart you are. You know, you wish the people who matter would notice. No one else is gonna give you what you deserve. I'm gonna get you out of the east side, Ma. Put you up somewhere real nice. On the top floor, in a penthouse, like you want.
So does she change her mind? I wonder.
Because I'm gonna prove it to you. Every day and day.
Smacks him for cussing.
Just don't give up on me.
Oh.
Dance with me.
Kind of like Rex. I don't know why.
Well, I mean, he's very cold and calculating.
Kind of like a handsome gangster, but he's actually a terrible person. It's always kind of fascinating.
Hey, he could be hurt. We gotta get down there.
Well, Ozzy's probably dead.
It's gonna be crawling with cops.
You don't know that, right?
We here for the product, not the penguin.
Wow. You're all a bunch of fucking cowards, you know that? What the hell do you even stand for? What, are you gonna let the Maronis and Gigantes do whatever they fucking want? This is my neighborhood. Look at it. The whole world, they treat us like we don't matter.
Not really stuttering.
We're fucking nothing. You're just gonna run away now? That's bullshit. Huh?
Trying to help him.
You gotta know your place. Or you're gonna catch a bullet.
Yeah.
Then you really don't matter.
Let's go.
I admire it, but
Yeah.
he's probably right. Because I saw the concern
Yeah.
from his... Okay.
Fucking drophead cop.
Now I feel bad because now it means Victor is going to fail. Potentially.
You know, he's on his own.
Go around the group. There was just, you know what I mean?
Where's Oz?
Sophia. She blew it all up.
What about Oz? Did he get out?
Who really cares about that man?
He does.
It's time to wake up.
This fucking guy.
It's time to wake up.
It's been a minute. We found this nest out by the greenhouse with 2 baby birds inside. One of the birds was bigger than the other one, stronger, and I got nervous for the smaller bird. It was so weak and frail, I thought it was going to die. But then one morning, the smaller bird viciously attacked the bigger bird and killed it.
Mm-hmm.
It was the most disturbing thing I had ever seen at the time. But that's not even the wildest part. When the mama bird came back and saw that one of her babies was missing, guess what she did? Nothing. What do you think? Should we find out? Would you like to start?
You fucking psycho! Talking about birds! Birds! I'm gonna get you out of here, I swear to God, man. I swear to God, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Oz,
Mom!
you're right. It was a stupid story. Tell us what happened.
What are you talking? What happened when?
Tell us why you left your brothers to die in those tunnels.
What the hell are you talking about?
Why did you tell your mom you weren't with them? Why did you lie to her?
What the hell are you talking about?
Stop pretending. We all know what you did.
You done something to her. What the fuck you do to her?
You act like you tell her everything. Why are you both so afraid of the truth? It's almost as sick as you asking that man to kill your son. Rex, right?
No, that's why she took him
Is
out.
that his name?
Yeah.
What kind of weird fucking games are you trying to play?
Was it worth it? Fuck you. Did he give you everything that you wanted? Did he fulfill his promise?
Ma. Ma.
Or do you wish you would have let Rex take him for that ride? I know what I lost what he took from me. He deserves to know what he did to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, motherfucker. The scene's lit really well. Look at the halo around her.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not overbearing, right?
Don't fucking touch her! God damn it, don't fucking do it! Jesus!
Here's the thing. Just because somebody knows something doesn't mean that they don't need to hear it from the person who hurt them.
Don't.
She deserves the best. Doesn't she? Oz, doesn't she?
I just feel like it's really fucking hard to get through a finger.
No, she did nothing.
It's very simple. All you have to do is tell the truth and tell her why, and then we can all take a breath.
This is fucking insane! No, I did nothing. I wasn't even there. She knows that.
Admit it.
Stop. I wasn't even with him. I didn't do shit.
What's wrong with
She
you?
knows. Mom,
Just tell her
she
for
knows.
her sake.
Tell her I wasn't with her. I was with you.
My fucking finger, you
I was
spoiled
with
prick.
you.
Jesus, I already fucking know. I know what you did to Jack and Betty. I always known.
You're getting things confused. It's just your disease talking, man.
Fuck you! I hate you. I hate you for what you did. I never stopped hating you.
He looks like he's enjoying that shit.
Yeah.
That smile on his face.
Oh, man. Why'd you stop me?
If you would have let me do it. Because you don't care about her.
Fuck you.
You don't. Not enough.
I had enough to give Oswald. I had enough to give all three of you. You didn't have to leave him down there. You didn't have to take him from me. They were my babies. My world. Your brothers.
So let it all play out.
You're a disappointment.
Ah, that was always the worst thing to fucking hear.
I wake up every goddamn day sick that I'm your mother. I should have let Rex kill you when I had the chance. You're the devil. You're the goddamn devil.
Ma,
Jesus. That's terrible.
Jack. Benny. My babies. I'm sorry.
Ma.
I'm sorry.
Mm. You're having a massive stroke.
Ma! Fuck!
Stop him!
That would, yeah, if you fell, it... How do you fuck that up?
I got you. I got you.
Scarecrow's behind you. This guy plays an asshole in something else I've seen.
Oh, he's dead.
Jesus. And what a hell of a scene.
There was.
If it had a bad ending, that scene is gonna still make this episode like a 9.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be alright,
Yeah.
Ma. You
And he
hear
didn't
me?
know it was coming when he said it. That's what was
Be
funny.
able to fix it, right?
Oh, by the way, I got this hole in my stomach.
Oh shit, remember his promise?
To kill her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if you're right, she had a stroke and she's fucking...
Yeah. And she was seeing things.
You so damn fat, it fucking might have just got the subcutaneous...
Yeah. You're not supposed to use peroxide anymore?
I've heard
That might have been alcohol, I guess.
Yeah.
Normally alcohol's in a clear bottle.
But they disinfect, but you're not supposed to keep using it over and over again.
Oh, okay.
Because it can interrupt the healing. But you are supposed to use it first time.
You gotta be tough as shit to do that to
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah.
Tough enough, anyway.
Holy shit. What happened? Are you okay?
Sophia, she stabbed me. She fucking my mouth, though.
What did she do to her? Your mom. Is she all right?
Yeah, she will be.
I'm sorry, Oz. I got there too late. I tried the gangs. I tried to make them see, but they just left.
It ain't you, Vic. It ain't you. It's just the way it is. I got nothing left to offer him, so.
No, you're wrong. Oz, it's not just about the drugs or the money. I mean, guys like Link, he believes in you.
Link?
Yes.
Link's a fucking deputy, kid. Can't do shit without the diamond.
God damn it, Oz. Listen to me. You gave people jobs in Crown Point. You got the power back on.
Yeah?
Nobody did that. You gave people dignity. Get the hell up. Let's go. Get your shit together and, you know, be you.
What a talk. What an inspiration.
You practice that, huh?
Shut up.
No, it's good. It's good. You gotta project more.
What about your mom?
She'll never look at me again. All right? Unless I get this done. Got a promise to keep.
Got a couple promises.
Which promises we talking about here?
Yeah.
Who wants it?
I don't think we're quite clear on what you're offering.
I've had Hendrick's gin. It's alright.
There's nothing left for me here.
Tangeray's better.
But my home territories, my businesses, can all be yours. Whichever one of you brings me Oz first.
He's dead.
He's not.
This isn't real. Right? You want us to believe you're gonna walk away from all of this? Why would you do that?
Because I can.
God, this is Shogun. They make him kill himself and his kid.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Speaking out of turn.
Yeah. That was the Japanese, though. I think
Yeah.
they're Chinese.
No, the Japanese in both cases.
Oh, I thought triads were Chinese.
I thought they were Japanese.
How do I look?
Yeah, you look. It's good. No blood. So.
Yeah, good. All right, we'll look at the parts only have to take, you know.
Oh, is he going to the feds or something?
I have no idea. I just. Who's calling? Is it her?
Link?
Victor, you with Oz?
I know he's alive.
Sophia just put a bounty on his head.
Oh.
Listen, you're right.
We gotta do something, but we gotta do it fast.
Is he playing Victor, though?
Maybe.
I like to think he's not. How is he doing?
He's taking it to the law.
There's no clerk? What the God? You just walked in and you're in this room? That ain't right.
No, it's not. It wouldn't even happen in Washington County.
Yeah.
That councilman. He put the pliers on there.
Fuck.
Oh.
Oswald.
Oswald.
If anybody sees me in here with you, I'm.
Fuck. It works. They're pulling bodies out of the rubble down there now. It's fucking tragic. If the voters want answers, sure, it'd be nice to have some, right?
And what kind of answers?
Answers like the truth. Sophia Falcone, she sent a car full of explosives into the tunnels under the city.
Mm-hmm. And why would she do that?
That hole in the ground used to be the biggest drug lab in Gotham. Run by a real smart motherfucker, too. Salvatore Moroni.
And you know all this? How?
Listen, I try to stay out of these kinds of things, right? But the headline is, it's the same old war. It's the Moronis and Falcones ripping each other off. The Moronis kill Sophia's brother. She goes full cycle.
Quite a story.
Yeah.
Is any of it true?
Yeah, it's fucking true. You got an opportunity here. Give the people someone to hate.
Yeah.
And someone to love. That's the guy who turned the lights back on in Crown Point.
Because
Sounds nice.
Nice. You fucking piece of shit. That's the kind of wind that you can ride all the way to the top, Councilman.
And in return?
It might be good to feel welcome in a place like this for a change. You know, meet some of those friends you got. One of these days we'll bump into Bella Real. You know?
Oswald.
You're gonna have some trouble. Real, she's forming a commission, anti-corruption. They're going after cops, city officials.
Good.
They're gonna subpoena you. You gotta look clean.
As a fucking whistle.
Do something about that walk.
It'd be interesting if he actually swings this.
She was in the Batman, wasn't she?
Good possibility. I don't remember because I was wasted when I watched it.
It's really good.
I remember some good parts.
Paul Dino plays, I think, he's right up there. He's right up there.
Like I said, I remember there being good parts.
Yeah.
Fuck's this?
Get in.
I'd walk away.
No. Why not? I got a gun. So? I'm trying to remember that name of that movie with Christopher Walken. Where he said, I don't want to.
I have ours.
Fucking relax.
What are they planning
Bring him
this?
to the house.
Goodwin International, Hangar 5.
Where's Julian?
Where do I fit in this?
Is that her father's things?
But
Registered now.
She gonna burn the house down though?
Last night. This is a good. Well, this version of the song I don't know, but where the sun doesn't shine. Looks like it. They should have used the Nirvana version because there's a Nirvana song in the Batman movie.
Maybe that's why they chose it to kind of be spiritually parallel to it. If I were the Triad, I'd just be like, hey.
We wanted the house.
Yeah, it's the only thing we wanted.
Man.
Hopefully it's just like a ton of cash. You sold that house for $3.5 million in that area, right? Or no, more than that.
I'd say it'd be a lot more than that, yeah.
They go for that around here now. Or God, like kind of Pine Meadows. So, what the hell's gonna happen?
Maybe they'll kill her.
Mr. Zhao.
Will you end things here or drop him over the Atlantic? See if the penguin can fly.
You don't look scared. Trying to burn my house down.
Hand it over.
Damn.
You say you and me go for a drive? Just
Like
like old
carry another
times, huh?
piece. Yeah, just like old times.
You going somewhere?
I was hoping to.
She's had a lot of ups and downs.
What did you say to get Link to turn? I'm sure you promised him something.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you and the Dilo never would. Shot. Link was tired of being overlooked. Years of being brushed aside, laughed at, believe shit and fucking like it. Breaks you.
Those were bad punches. Jesus.
You and your kind, you're so busy filling your own fucking plate. You don't see that everyone around you is starving. And a smile at the person whose boots on your neck.
Jesus. He definitely had the worst.
Yep.
You're the guy who got shot out of the best.
Yeah, I did.
Oswald Cobb. Man of the people.
That's right.
That's what you need to believe, huh? Oh, you don't want to put your gun to my back? Make a big show of it?
She might would outrun his ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? If he just misses.
How's your mom? Has she told you she loves you yet?
Turn around.
You were right. I didn't see you.
You're never gonna find peace. You know that? Sick fuck like you.
Still living a lie.
You're going to hell. Sweetheart.
I'll save you a seat.
Catwoman shows up.
Batman. He doesn't shoot her.
That's what I'm wondering. And why wouldn't he? Oh shit.
He'll just turn her over to the cops.
Damn. That's a worse kind of place for her.
Yeah. The fucking guy.
God, him. Yeah, if she's going to Arkham, that's...
I think him and Julian should go bowling.
There she is. You alright, Ma? Get some cups. Snuck you in a little whiskey to celebrate. That's what I'm talking about. Look.
Crooked politics that have allowed wealthy elites.
I fed him this bullshit. Look at him spitting it out, Ma. What do you think?
You didn't get any kind of information before you walked in here?
Ma. Ma, look at me. Ma, look at me. Help. Vic, she needs some help. Get somebody in here. Get a doctor in here. Get a doctor. Hey, come here. Look at me, Ma. Look at me, sweetheart. Ma, why aren't her eyes fucking moving?
Your mother has suffered a serious stroke. I'm afraid the stroke has left her in a persistent vegetative state, and given your mother's age and her Lewy body diagnosis...
Whoa, what the fuck are you talking about? You say she's a fucking vegetable? Her fucking eyes are open, look! You're just another fucking idiot! Get the doctors in here! Get the fucking doctors in here! Get a fucking doctor in here! I did it. I took it all. From those bricks. I'm the fucking king. Just don't do this to me, alright? You can't do this to me, please. You gotta tell me tell me you're proud of me. Come on, just once and tell me you're proud of me. Tell me I did good. I did it for you, Ma. I did it all for you. The whole thing. It's what you wanted. Ma, please, just once. Just once.
God, get out there, Victor.
Well, given the circumstances, I guess.
I know he's trying to help it. Like, I just feel like at that point I'd want to be fucking alone.
Yeah.
Damn. Somehow it's still fucking sad.
Yeah.
Because you know he's fucking nuts too, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Everything I ever done was for her. But in the end, I don't know. You think she forgives me?
For what?
Human brothers.
I don't know. All kinds of things. Can't stop thinking about them. My brothers, you know, what kind of men they'd be if they had the chance. What they'd think of me.
I think about that too. My family. I miss them. I really miss them.
Yeah. You know, I couldn't have done any of this shit without you, right? I mean, bringing Link into the fold, I didn't see it at first, but it's a smart move.
And thanks for taking a chance on me. For taking me in. Your family to me. You know?
Fuck, Vic. You and me. That's all that's left. It's good that we met. Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen me at my lowest, all this shit with my mom. You've been there. By my side every fucking step. Listen, kid. I can't bring you with me this time. I mean, that's the thing about family.
Oz.
It's your strength. Oz, when it drives you. Fuck if it don't make you weak, too.
Oh my god.
I can't have that shit. I can't.
God dang it, dude.
Too much. Please. Too fucking much. You're a good man, Vic. You got a good heart.
This is fucking awful. What a terrible end.
It wasn't for nothing.
Jesus, dude. I'm just blown the fucking away by that.
I did not expect that at all. But as he started talking to him,
Yeah, I mean, he started playing this music, and
yeah.
I'm like, something's gonna happen. I was hoping Vic wasn't gonna try to turn on him. I'm like, that can't happen because he's a penguin. Better grab the bottle. You both fucking touched it.
He just threw it. Oh.
It was a loud splash.
Was for that, you wouldn't hear that shit. Is that the doctor?
I can get my job back.
I'm kind of just depressed now.
Yeah.
That is terrible.
She says she's your half sister.
Oh fuck! I forgot about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I literally wasn't even thinking about that.
Plum.
I mean, it's a nice ass looking car. I'll tell you that.
Look at he's got the suit.
Yeah, because now he's one of them, right?
He's got the hat.
He had to be clean. That's why he had to get rid of Victor, and he couldn't have that shit with him. God, please have Batman in here or some shit. I was just.
He's got his mom in there. He didn't kill her.
How we doing today? You feeling any better? You look better.
Oh God.
I know. It's everything you want. You look beautiful.
Oh, his
Yeah, it's her. She's dressed up like his mom. Dude. Issues.
It's just so. Yeah.
Tell me you love me.
I love you, Oswald.
I did it, Ma. Penthouse. The one above you, beside you.
I knew you would.
Goddamn right.
Is it the old Falcone mansion? It's fucked up looking.
Oh. Yeah. Guys, that was a reaction to the finale. Should we jump into the Q&A before I talk about how amazing this was, or?
We'll gush on it for a minute, and then we'll do the Q&A.
Yeah, I loved it. I thought the show was pretty perfect.
I think it did itself really well. I mean, I was concerned about them taking the angle they were with him killing his brothers, and like I mentioned earlier in the pre-talk with Carmine Falcone being a serial killer, and all he's one too. But I think it was really well done.
Yeah, and it's like almost like he doesn't believe it.
He's convinced himself.
Yeah, and it's honestly a very complex villain in a way where he loves and cares about his mom, but not more than himself.
Well, he's a killer. He's a monster, but he's not quite like what Falcone.
He's just a sweet boy.
What Falcone was, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's not what Falcone was. Because I think
Falcone seemed to have had a fetish, which he's got a mother fetish, but he's I guess different fetishes. But, so I guess they are kind of the same thing. But it was done well enough that I'm not thinking over here, this is just regurgitated. You're just doing the same thing.
No, yeah. Well, funny enough, a lot of serial killers are. Funny enough, they are kind of the same in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
So the experts say at least. But in terms of this, like the story beats were different, is what you mean, right?
Yeah.
You didn't want the story to feel.
Yeah, I didn't want the story to feel rehashed.
Yeah. No, I'm so sad about the Victor thing. I think it's terrible, and I mean, it's certainly. Do you think he? I don't know. Do you think he needed to do that?
Needed to?
I mean, he certainly didn't need to, but like, do you think it was disingenuous a little bit?
Like he just did it because.
Like for the shock value of the finale.
Oh.
Like, do you think the writing was like, we got to kill Victor? He can't. I understand he's problematic for the character.
I think it was probably fitting that Victor died for the show's sake.
Yeah, I certainly think it'd be problematic.
You need a reason to think that what makes Penguin's up to this point. Really, he's been very charismatic in his own way.
Yeah,
he's been enjoyable to watch. We didn't have a reason to think, man, this guy's a fucking bad guy. He's a fucking monster, a problem.
Yeah.
But as those last few episodes started to divulge that about his brothers, about his mom always knowing and things like that, and the confrontation with the truth and his denial of it.
Yeah.
And now he's killed Victor, which is kind of the only, one of his only real friends that was kind of a genuine sweet guy.
Yeah.
And he's keeping his mother there,
Yeah, like he because he can't let her go, he's not fulfilling the promise.
Yeah.
So obviously I think the way I understand that here was her she's trapped and suffering in this body that she doesn't want to be in, and the Penguin himself, he believes like, no, you're crying. The view, we got it, we did it.
Yeah.
Like you're doing
he kept his other promise.
Yeah, you're doing it because you love me.
The promise he wanted to make.
Yeah.
And then he's got the other girl there pretending to be his mom, telling him he's a good boy and did everything right. It's just fucked up, man. But it was good. It ended well.
Yeah,
the bat symbol at the end.
Yeah, and
him having the penguin suit on.
Yeah, the idea of obviously what happened to Sophia, it's tragic. There's a couple instances where she could have just got out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But she couldn't let go of her vengeance. Her vengeance, and I get that for sure. I do.
Oh, yeah.
But now it's just like, God damn, you burned your house down. You could have just obviously. I mean, he made that deal with the councilman. I wanted there to be more to it than that. You just tell him a story, and that's the story. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that was smart because they already squeezed that guy before, and they got blackmail on him too. But I guess it's a good relationship. It's like, hey, we both get what we want.
You get to be the climb the ladder.
You get to be the guy.
We both get the climb.
Yeah, we both get the climb. Yeah.
Yeah, he's always making deals. All right,
guys, we're gonna do the Q&A now. Zach's gonna read the first one.
All right, Jesus Delgado _49.
Or Jesus.
Could be Jesus.
Delgado.
Yeah, Delgado. Okay, Jesus.
Yeah.
Which penguin do you guys prefer, Danny DeVito's penguin or Colin Farrell's penguin? Now, if Shane has seen the movie, he does not remember it.
I don't remember anything about it. I remember what he looks like. I remember he looked like a fucking penguin more than he does.
See, there was a charm to Tim Burton's Batman films.
Yeah.
And especially aesthetically.
Yeah.
And I think that penguin was much more of this slimy sewer-born monster that only Tim Burton probably could have made work. And I think I definitely like this one more. I think that movie, The Batman Returns, is it's definitely a special movie.
Yeah.
I like the first one more because I'm a big Jack Nicholson fan.
Yeah.
But it definitely carries the torch well in those Burton films. I just think I like this one much more. I thought he was much more, like I said, charismatic on screen.
Yeah.
And how they developed that, because I was always curious how that would transfer from he doesn't really dress like the Penguin. He doesn't look like the comic book character, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then boom.
Yeah, I don't remember anything about that, but I can say that I love this character in terms of comic book villains. It has the benefit of a show and 8 episodes flushing it out, but he's up there. He's extremely high. He's amazing. It's hard to compare to any of the DC movies because obviously because you only have a little bit to develop a character, and you don't have 8 episodes to develop Heath Ledger's Joker, and maybe you don't even want to. You know what I mean?
No, I mean,
and it's called Batman. This is called the Penguin, and they do an incredible job of developing him. And he's charming, he's funny. I enjoy every moment he's on screen, and it gave me this gut punch in the end that was probably appropriate.
Yeah, it was like I said, I was talking about the transition, the transformation.
Yeah.
That occurred for him as he's climbing the gangster social ladder.
Yeah, I mean, he still had this funny ass. I mean, he's got this chip on his shoulder. He's telling himself a true story. Like, hey, people like you don't care about guys like me, guys like Victor, guys like all these other guys that get shit on.
But then he doesn't care about him either.
Well, yeah, the idea is he to continue his ascent, he does whatever he needs to do.
Mm-hmm.
So but he was telling. I mean, think about this. We never ever had a scene where he admitted anything.
No, he didn't.
He's with his mom, and I don't know if you're living the lie so long that he believes it, or maybe he has complex feelings. Like, I didn't want him to die. I just wanted, I didn't know what I wanted. I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think they would die. I thought they'd be just stuck down there.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually they'd be found and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He probably didn't think, okay, it's raining, so it'll fly.
Yeah, I don't think he was able to.
Yeah, but I think he was. Yeah.
But after they died, I think he.
Okay, whatever.
Just me, her.
But I mean, he tells the story about his brothers, because he understands he should be sad. There's a part of him that is sad because it's expected for him to be sad.
I don't know. I mean, bottom line, they definitely crafted him to be a monster in some way, which I'm glad because.
Yeah, but he's like a complex monster who's not.
He's complex, and I'm glad he's not just cut and dry.
Yeah.
This is the Penguin. He's straight off the comic book pages. Yeah. And he's got his fucking big long cigar thing.
Next, we have Tracy, who we appreciate you. You're always showing us some love and support.
Indeed.
Hey, lads, I absolutely loved this show. Every single episode has been outstanding. What episode would you say was your favorite? And what scene/scenes would you say stand out the most for you? I'd have to think about it. Finale was really good. Episode 1 was really good. Episode 3 was really good. I mean, the part where, Victor saves them. He's like, "We're in it now, Vic. We're in it," and it ends like it was so intense.
I think my favorite is still the first one.
The
first
first
one made the biggest splash.
Okay.
I mean, there were some bombshells in there, but I think that episode was just so well done and how it presented him and his character and his energy.
Yeah.
And it was very well portrayed. And the way it ends on 9 to 5.
Yeah.
I mean, just something about it. And it worked really well. I thought that was the best one.
It's crazy now when I see like how much he's lied and how much he lies to himself. And now if I rewatch it, I wonder if I would see it the way Sophia started to see him, kind of where I thought, you know, like where I kind of was maybe give him a little more wiggle room. But in terms of my favorite scenes, one scene that I thought was one of the most tense was when him and his mom were both tied up and Sophia was, you know, had a cigar cutter on his mom's finger. She said, "I hated you. I've always hated you." And he looked hurt, but he was also just, I don't know.
State of disbelief.
He was in disbelief, and you know, if I were him, I don't even know how I'd feel. I would wonder if he was him, like, hey, you did something to her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the Louis body talking. It's you know what I'm saying. But that was pretty crazy. And also the flashback stuff with the kids was it's not my favorite.
That was some of the most some impactful.
Emotionally impactful.
Yeah. I'm throwing that word around a lot lately.
Yeah, I wonder Rex, like how he felt. Like, all right, you want me to go? Okay, you just make up your mind, you know.
Yeah, I just need you to put the books on.
Yeah,
you do the books.
That's all I really want.
What you got going on with your kids? You got to figure it out. I need those books.
Yeah, but yeah, he's a guy who died, right? And they threw a parade for him and stuff. So. And yeah, you know, I mean, certainly whatever people thought he was, I don't think people think that way about Penguin.
No.
Yeah.
No, he's pretty horrific by comparison.
Yeah.
Ace. All right, Ace 360. Charlie, how you doing? So, how did you guys enjoy season 1, and how cool was it to see the bat signal at the end? Shane and Zach, stay awesome. P.S. I will miss your New York accent impressions. Well, thank you, man. You know, I thought that it was really good. It was one of the best I've seen in a while. As far as the shit we've watched this year,
yeah,
that's been one of the better ones. I still think Shogun's my favorite.
Yeah.
But if we're gonna make a list,
yeah.
But if you're just strictly answering this question, it was very enjoyable.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's fantastic.
The bat signal was very cool.
It's December, so it's one of the best shows I've watched all year.
Yeah. And that shot at the end of him, he's dancing in his penthouse suite. But you see the bat signal off in the distance.
He constructs his environments to feed and to reinforce kind of like what he wants to believe about himself and what he wants to be true about himself, and even if it's not true. So that's when you have power and money, it's even easier to do that, and that's why I think when people, it's like this is very on a far end, but you take successful businessmen or people in the film industry. Like they surround themselves with people probably reinforce. You might have the tendency to put yes men around you. You know what I mean? When you're rich and powerful enough to do that, no one wants to tell you no, and why would they? Because you've already proven yourself, you know? Yeah. So I think that's, yeah. And yeah, I agree. The bat signal was freaking awesome. Yeah, the New York accents, yeah.
That was really fun.
I'm going to kind of miss that.
A lot of work, Vic.
Yeah.
A lot of work. But now that's going to be stained by the fact that he kills Vic at the end.
Yeah. Darius the Great. What's up, dude? Who's your most hated character in TV/movies? Oz has definitely climbed up there for me. Well, I can't hate him because I enjoy his performance so much. But if you're saying he's...
Yeah, as far as being a shitty guy.
If what you mean he's an incredible villain, therefore we hate villains, and yes, I agree.
I don't hate him as much as I hated Joffrey.
Yeah.
Or there's some other people that I've hated in HBO productions.
Yeah.
In television history.
Yeah, it's just Joffrey is so essential to Game of Thrones, but
he is. I mean,
he's so essential.
He's so hateable for a reason.
Yeah, but like I
hate that sniveling shit.
Yeah, so if by that definition, I mean Oz doesn't even come close to touching that, or even I'll just call him the bastard. You know that.
Oh, Ramsay.
Yeah. He doesn't come close to touching those. You know what I mean? I imagine if you had shows about just those characters, Ramsay would probably, you could flesh him out. I don't think you could flesh Joffrey out because he's supposed to have been, he was born shitty because of the incest, and that's what it was. I think Joffrey I hate more than anybody.
It was just weird for me, the shit with his mom at the end. Okay, that was weird. So it made this kind of weird, like, oh man.
Yeah, it did make it a little weird for me because the scene would have worked for me better. I wouldn't have called it weird if she didn't call him Ma.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if he didn't call her Ma,
because him insisting that she call him Ma.
Yeah, that's what was weird.
Yeah, him calling her Ma and
her playing along.
You're right.
Because they could have done everything else and say, okay, he's getting his reinforcement from this other figure that's almost like his mom, but now he's literally calling her mom. That's when the scene for me felt weird.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Troy Joyful. What's up? Which of the 3 big losers do you think had the worst outcome? Sophia, Vic, or Frances? I personally say Frances, as Oz didn't keep his promise to end her life if she ever became like that. I think you're right. Yeah. I think Sophia, I mean, she still has fucking Julian looking out for her.
Yeah, and now that she has a letter, she has hope.
Yeah, and Oz, I mean, he's the one that won out of the 3. Frances got it the worst.
Yeah,
she's stuck in a vegetative state.
Yeah, Vic.
Was that the one?
Yeah, it was Vic.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Vic got fucking screwed. Yeah, but at least he died. I mean,
well, I guess,
I mean, you could say that. I mean, in terms of cinematic narrative, that his troubles are over.
Yeah, I would always say the person who died almost normally, but I think clearly Frances has it worse because she wants to die.
Yeah,
she can't,
and she can't do anything. At least Sophia might be able to get out.
Yeah, and obviously her suffering has to do with Penguin not being able to keep his promise and being a bad son and what he needs for him, because he needs her. Like, he loves her and he's attached to her and he keeps her alive for him.
Yeah.
So it's selfish in a way, or not in a way. It is just completely selfish.
Yeah, very selfish.
That's not going to do you, Zach. I'm going to keep you alive and just like that. Shoelace Ace 7661. What's up, dude? I just love that name.
Oh yeah.
In episode 1. Oz killed Alberto, who disrespected him and viewed him like trash. In episode 8, Oz killed Victor, who looked up to him like family and as a hero. Do you think Oz is genuine when he says he wants to be a local hero like Rex Calabrese, or is that just bullcrap he says to people to justify his selfish desire to rise to the top? I think it's both. I think he wants to be that guy. He
definitely wants to be perceived as it, but
because he feeds himself the bullshit so he can have the self-perception without it being interrupted. You know what I mean? So, I mean, Rex probably wasn't perfect the way he remembers, but the neighborhood at least remembered him in a way where they threw a parade for him.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he got the lights turned on. He's preaching about doing this for, he was talking to Victor in a car. Like, people are going to remember us, and we're doing this for them. And it's kind of like his little mantra that he feeds, or that he feeds as fuel to do what he's doing, or at least he feeds it to other people.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
he does it with his mom,
to fuel
too.
His image.
He does it with his mom too. So
yeah. But he needs to feed himself to bullcrap.
He needs the scenery, I think, more than he needs her. To express his love to her.
Yeah.
Like it's bullshit, but she's there because that's his mom. It's almost like you're keeping the information alive versus actually caring legitimately for the other person. So I agree with you both.
I mean, pretty much how you said it. I think that's how it goes. I think it's both.
Indeed.
So, anyways, that's all for the Q&A. In terms of any real proper notes here, ultimately, the most tragic thing for me as a fan is Victor dying.
Yeah, but I think narratively it was necessary because you start out with him sparing him, and they have their development, but then Penguin, just like he did to Sophia.
Yeah.
And his brothers before that.
Yeah.
He climbs, and he's gonna
chaos. Is a ladder.
Yeah, and he's gonna just kill anyone or just screw them over that's in his path.
Yeah. And I believe he probably felt bad for it. But in terms of, for him, it's just like this sad, regrettable thing, not like this heinous act.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I hated him for that. But, I love the character. I love what Colin Farrell did, what Matt Reeves has done with this in the movie, and I hope he continues to do stuff. If it's 75% as good as this, it's going to be great.
Indeed.
I think that's all we got, guys. We got other stuff coming up, so stick around. Make sure you check out our other shows. Huckleberry and I have filmed a lot more Batman. It's been on hiatus, but we're going to get it back. Yeah, I know that's the critical darling of the channel. But, we love it. So anyways, guys, much love. Appreciate you. See you next time.